What does it possibly mean if you just started taking a powerful probiotic supplement and you're not feeling so great with it? Maybe you feel something in your belly, your bowel movements are off, you're just not feeling good even though everyone recommended it and you're supposed to feel good. Well, many years ago when I used to be into more of the alternative holistic medicine or holistic healthcare approach, there was a term called a Herxheimer reaction or a detoxification reaction. Now, I don't like using that label because it rubs people the wrong way, especially in the conventional research-based, evidence-based medical practices. Because let's face it, in the holistic and alternative world, they're all good intentions, but they may not have the best or more credible evidence as far as research. So it's obvious why there would be some blowback. So anyway, instead of saying it's a Herxheimer or detoxification reaction where the body all of a sudden it's starting to get these new nutrients and so it's starting to unload its toxins, whatever that means, I like to use the analogy of, imagine you have an office and you have a staff of say 2, but the workload in the office is for a staff of 10. And this has been going on for many years. So obviously the office staff of 2 has adapted and has been able to do the work of say 10. Now let's say after a while you want to do good by your staff. So you hire 8 other workers. So now you have enough workers to do the workload that you have. So you would think that's a good thing, but initially it may not be an easy task because those 2 staff have adapted and have their own system. They've done this for a while and they've been able to manage the workload of 10. Now you bring another 8 staff and now they have to train, they have to teach that 8 staff. And there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be misunderstandings, there's going to be miscommunications. There's going to be a lot of experimenting and trial and error. So eventually, over time, they'll get it and then they'll adapt. So now you have a staff of 10 doing the workload of 10, okay? So think about what happens with your body when you start taking a powerful supplement or a supplement such as probiotics, which are gut bacteria or just bacteria that your body now has to adapt to. So think about how that's going to relate to what you've adapted up to this point in your life thus far. So that's the best way I could find to describe possibly why somebody might not be feeling well with a certain supplement such as probiotics initially. So what I recommend, obviously, lower the dosage, maybe alternate days, and then work your way up. But do give it a chance. I generally recommend at least a few months, 3 or 4 months, to really get an idea of what effect some of these supplements are. So I generally recommend this supplement called Seed. It's a prebiotic and a symbiotic, and it's a capsule within a capsule. So it's able to reach other aspects of your GI tract that a typical probiotic may not be able to. So I commonly hear from people that use it, some people feel great with it immediately, others not so great. They feel better off of it and they just don't want to continue with it. So consider that analogy of the office staff of 2 adapting to office staff of 10, and all of a sudden you get 8 more office staff. Now you have the right amount of people to do the work, and how much adaptations it's going to take to get back into a flow.